Okay, what's going on, everybody? We are here. We're live. I want to thank you all for joining me today. As most Sunday streams, is going to be a quick one. I'm under the gun, so I'm not going to do my usual long-winded intro. But just please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel, share this video on your social media platforms, and all that good stuff. We all know what to do, right? I just wanted to take a moment to quickly address this concerning Kamala Harris literally stealing Donald Trump's policies, right? Literally stealing his policy. Um, what's up, Christopher Bryan? He said, "What's up, TD?" I see you, Christopher Bryan. What's up, bro? Um, Someone said this to me in the live chat, not in a live chat, but in the comment section a few days ago concerning Kamala Harris. And they said this campaign, the Harris Walls campaign, feels like a throwaway campaign. And I kind of had that same feeling too, even prior to the individual in the comment section stating that. But I'm just kind of like, oh, we'll just let things play out. But the more and more things play out, it really does feel like the Harris Walls campaign is a throwaway campaign. And it might seem silly or nonsensical to say that, because then you would think to yourself, okay, well, TD, if this is a throwaway campaign, why would they oust Biden? Why were they so thirsty to get rid of him? And in my opinion, they just had to do something. As it pertains to the polling and whatnot, there was clearly zero path to victory. And they're looking at the Biden campaign versus Trump, and they're saying, okay, we're going to get completely humiliated. We can't go out like this, but we have to do something. We have to do something. So, okay, Harris, you go out there, right? And now you have Walls with her and all of the foolishness that's come about since then, right? Foolishness that has built up so much so to the point to now you have Kamala Harris that I'm going to play right now. If I'm not mistaken, she was in Las Vegas campaigning at a rally, and she literally stole one of Donald Trump's policies, which is no tax on tips. I'm going to play this for you real quickly, and then I want to get back to the whole throwaway campaign thing.
Including to raise the minimum wage and eliminate taxes on tips for service and hospitality workers.
That's literally a Donald Trump policy, right? Literally. I want to play when he said it, and then I want to go to his Agenda 47. And like I said, if I didn't say it earlier, it feels like trolling at this point. It feels like trolling because, if I'm not mistaken, this was in Vegas yesterday. And back in June of this year, Donald Trump was in Vegas holding a rally where he literally announced this. Let me play that clip for you right now.
Said this, and for those hotel workers and people that get tips, you're going to be very happy, because when I get to office, we are going to not charge taxes on tips, people making tips. We're not going to do it, and we're going to do that right away, first thing in office, because it's been a point of contention for years and years and years, and you do a great job of service. You take care of people. And I think it's going to be something that really is deserved. More importantly, popular or unpopular. I do some unpopular things, too, if it's right for the country. I do what's right. But so those people that have jobs in restaurants, whatever the job may be, a tipping job, we're not going after for taxes anymore. This will be ended.
If Harris and Walls win this election, it would speak volumes to the power of mainstream media and their ability to manipulate the minds of the masses by taking someone like Harris, who was the lowest polled vice president in American history, who polled lower as far as approval rating is concerned, lower than Biden. They were able to take her, reimagine her, rebrand her as someone who is apparently now so liked that she was able to become president. It would speak volumes to the power of mainstream media And it would speak volumes to how, to be honest, stupid the American population is. It will speak volumes to that. Like I said, this is a throwaway camp. This isn't serious. This is not a serious campaign. Every now and then on YouTube, I have throwaway videos, right? Just to make a quick parallel. Sometimes I'll make a video and then I'll sit on it for a day and I don't even want to put it out anymore. And I feel like it sucks. I feel like it's garbage. It's trash, but I made it already. So I go, I just throw it out there because I already made it. It's here. I'll just put it out there. And every now and then those videos, boom, they take off and you go, really? That video sucked. And I wasn't talking about nothing. And you guys watched it? That happens sometimes. And anybody who does YouTube will tell you that happens. You make these throwaway videos that you didn't like at first, but it's like you made it already. And it's like, oh, I'll just put it out there. That's literally what this campaign is. They're just throwing it out there because they had to do something. But if they win, I'm sure the DNC is going to sit back like, wow, okay, open the borders. Let's get it back open again. I can't believe the people really voted for this. This is nuts. This is crazy. Look at this here. I want to come over to Donald Trump's Agenda 47. Let's come over here for a second, right? Agenda 47. This is his platform that he's running on. It's a 20-point kind of make America great again platform. And as you can see right here, point number 6, I'll zoom in some more if it'll let me. Point number 6, large tax cuts for workers and no tax on tips. And no tax on tips. And what's amazing is that when he said this, he got trashed. The media trashed him. Look at this right here. Why Donald Trump's plan to stop taxing tips is a lame political stunt. Here goes another article right here from Rolling Stone. Trump's plan to end taxes on tips isn't fooling labor leaders. But yet when Kamala Harris literally steals his policy, nobody says anything. And as it pertains to Trump's plan to end taxes on tips isn't fooling labor leaders, well, that simply is an untrue statement. Because as you can see here, from Trump War Room at Trump War Room, fact, Culinary Workers Union endorses President Trump's no tax on tips policy, which was announced at his rally in Las Vegas, Nevada on June 9th. And here's the statement from the Culinary Workers Union, where they're endorsing that from Donald Trump. But then here's the other thing. Once again, going back to the idea that this is a throwaway election. This is a throwaway campaign. It's a completely unserious campaign. This isn't serious, right? If they win, it just, oh, wow, okay, the people are that stupid. But they're not expecting to win. There's no way that they're expecting to win. Because when you come to Kamala Harris and Tim Walz's page, they don't even have policies up. They don't even have any policies over here. This is the Harris-Walz campaign, right? This is the Harris-Walz campaign. And when you come over here, meet Kamala, you scroll down, there's nothing here. Literally all they want is your donation and your money. Meet Kamala Harris. That's it. They'll teach you about how and inform you on how Kamala Harris is an Indian woman raised by her Indian family in her Indian culture, right? That's because that's just the fact of the matter. You see, meet Tim Walz. That's it. Tim Walz. You get to learn about Tim Walz. And I guess apparently there was a bill that he passed where like they're putting tampons in boys' restrooms. Go figure. Weird, right? And then there's Take Action, where you can just sign up here and I don't know, be, the on the ground campaign, whatever. And then there's just events and then store. But the point is that there's no policy on the Harris-Walz campaign site. There are no policies here. There's nothing here. They're not running on any policy. They're not defending the policies that they already have in place as it pertains to Kamala Harris defending the Biden policies that she was a part of and that she wholeheartedly agreed with. She didn't disagree with any of his policies. I mean, she's his vice president. Biden's policies are her policies, right? She's not defending the policies. She doesn't want to speak to media, and they're literally not running on any policy. And on top of not running on any policy, now they're literally stealing policy. Literally stealing policy.
Raise the minimum wage and eliminate taxes on tips for service and hospitality workers.
This is crazy. This is crazy. This is unbelievable. I've never seen anything like this before. I don't think any of us has seen a campaign this unserious before. Have you guys ever seen anything this unserious? Have you guys ever seen anything this nonsensical concerning the Harris Walls campaign? I've never seen a campaign that was more built to fail than this campaign. I've never in life, even the way the media lies and try to rebrand Kamala Harris. It was the left that told us that she was the border czar. And now they're running, or at least they were at the time, running a bunch of news clips, right, of themselves. Now they're rebranding everything, stating that Republicans told you that she was the border czar. But when you watch every news clip about Kamala Harris being the border czar, it was all CNN, MSNBC, regular NBC, ABC. It was all left-wing and left-leaning news outlets that told us this. But then they're literally lying to your face and telling you that Republicans told you that, when that literally is a lie. It's not true. And let's not even get started on the whole whether or not Kamala Harris is Indian or black. That's a moot point at this point. That's moot at this. I mean, I don't even care to even keep talking about that unless the algorithm gods tell me to, right? Right? But it's just, come on, man. Come on. I've never seen anything like this before. It's interesting to see how this plays out as things move forward. And it's interesting to see how the polls will hold up, because she's not even giving any interviews where she's opening herself up to the press. But I will say this. I think that the Trump campaign is doing a really good job with allowing Vance to do most of the talking. If you all notice, since Donald Trump's, situation, we'll call it, with the Black Journalist Conference, whatever it was called, since that whole situation that happened there, he hasn't really spoken too much. And you can see that they're running a new play where JD Vance does all the talking. He holds press conferences everywhere he goes, trashes Kamala Harris and her policies, and continues to put her on Front Street over the fact that she won't talk to the press the way he talks to the press. I've noticed they have Vance at the forefront doing all the heavy lifting, and they got Trump to the back, which I think is a real smart move. I think it's a really smart move on their behalf. And I'm curious to see if the so-called honeymoon phase will be over soon concerning Kamala Harris, because she saw this very just unrealistic, unbelievably bump in polls the moment she was put up as the presumptive nominee over Biden. I mean, all of a sudden she was washing Trump in every battleground state. Like, it was crazy. Like, really? In 48 hours, just like that, the lowest polled vice president in American history all of a sudden is beating Trump. Okay, I don't know how that works. That goes even beyond like a honeymoon bump in the polls, but okay, if you say so. But I'm curious to see, once again, just as things move forward, will this so-called honeymoon phase out? And how long will the Harris Walls campaign be able to continue on literally running on zero policies? How long can they carry on doing this? And not only running on no policies, but running on trolling. We're going to troll Trump and take his policies while not running on any ourselves and not defending our policies under the Biden administration. We'll see. We'll see. And with all that being said, like I said, this is a Sunday stream, like all Sunday streams. They're real short. I'm always under the gun on Sunday. So that's going to do it for today's stream. But definitely, obviously, we're going to be back Monday to the normal scheduled programming of things. A shout out to my man. I think you're a man. I would assume so. I don't know why I can't read names. I'm sorry. Car hauler, hustler, car hauler, hustle. Anyways, we got Kamala offering us boxes and Republicans offering us chains, but I need the box to transport my chains. I heard that. And if you don't know what he's talking about or what car hustle is talking about, Kamala Harris did an interview with Uncle Luke 4 years ago, back in 2020. And it was the most nonsensical interview that you will ever see and hear in your life, where Kamala Harris referred to herself as a box that none of us have ever seen before. And as it pertains to her racial identity and makeup, she literally stated, that there are no words that you can use to articulate my racial makeup. There are no words you can use to describe me, Kamala Harris. She said, there are no words in the human vocabulary that can describe who I am. And I'm a box that you've all never seen before. If you don't believe me, I did a stream on it. I believe it was Thursday. Go to the main page of the YouTube channel. You'll see it in the commentary playlist. Uncle Luke interviewing Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris is a box that we've never seen before. And there are literally no words to describe who she is in the human vocabulary. And with all that being said, that does it for today's stream. Shout out to College of Natural Health and Science, BDA, for the last minute contribution to the stream. Thank you for always coming through. My black dog returned from the pet groomer. White saying what? While I think you're saying while. I gotta get in close. White saying forget them chains. I think you might have meant to say while saying forget them chains, but you said white saying forget them chains. Yeah, no, we're all going back in chains, man. We're all going back in chains if Trump wins. But I mean, they're going to bring back slavery apparently if Donald Trump wins. So we can't have that, right?
They're going to put you all back in chains.
Can't have it.
They're going to put you all back in chains.
But if Kamala Harris and Walz win this election, and this was a throwaway campaign that they did not expect to win, I don't know where we go from here. I have no clue where we go from here. But with all that being said, man, hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. Share this video on your social media platforms. Also, don't forget to follow me on Telegram at TD Media Group. I'll catch you guys next week. Have a great afternoon or evening if you're in the East Coast. Peace.